Hey there, Lee Bannister here. I thought I'd make a quick video about have you got your parts in order. So what do I mean? So there's a few things that are happening right now in the world, as you know, and I wanted to share my take on it. And I've been pondering many thoughts about the things that I should say in this video and the things that I shouldn't say. I guess a lot of us out there who are leaders or transformational people or thought leaders are looking to share their guidance, their inspiration, and serve people. And because a lot of people are in fear right now, and a lot of people are sharing a few different things. So one of the things that the people are saying is, you know, you need to be getting stuff done, you need to pivot your business, you need to make changes now, you need to launch a new product, you need to learn a new skill, you need to develop a new thing. And that's one way of thinking, and that could be very, very serving for you. And you could maybe ponder that if that's something that would help you moving forward. There's another school of thought that is like us going into fear. So we're fearful of what may happen, and we are projecting our insecurities and our fears and our worries on other people. We are thinking that we are right and defending our right, thinking might is right, as opposed to getting into our heart space and seeing the world through love and recognizing that we all have different opinions. Opinions are just like noses, and when we get scared, we can retaliate and we can protect our nose, so to speak. We can protect our opinion, we can protect our point of view as if we are the only one who is right here. And if we really get scared, we could be looking at someone behaving in a certain way, thinking that you're like going to kill me. We could really go into the primal part of our brain and go into fear. This could be someone's getting too close, so therefore I'm afraid. Someone's not wearing a mask, so I'm terrified. Someone's not doing what I think they should do. And we can project our fears and think that they should or shouldn't do things. So there's fear going on. There is you should be going on. You should be pivoting your business. You should be doing these things. So there's fear, there's should be. And then there's another thing which is happening as well. And that's that we are grieving right now. And I haven't seen many people talk about this, but we are grieving our old life. We are grieving our old self. We are grieving what we are used to, because we feel safe when we know what things are supposed to be like. We've had our paradigm turned upside down, and the reason that we are grieving is we're grieving all the things that we placed importance on. So there's a third thing that I just wanted to share with you as well. My arm is hurting, so I'm just going to move arms. The third thing that I wanted to share is this idea of being lost and having nothing to do. And you know, if we have time to contemplate that deeply about what we're doing, if we have time to think that I was just meeting someone the other day, he said there's nothing to do, I'm bored. For me, that shows that on one way, once again, this is not right or wrong, in one way what we are missing in that case is inspiration. We are lacking the desire to live a life out on our highest values. That is finding your passion and your purpose and doing what's deeply important to you. And if the world creates a shift such as this, and we have to wake up for a second, we can then notice that maybe we're not on full purpose. Maybe doing a job that we don't really enjoy just to get through the day. We are existing rather than living life on purpose. And it is everyone's born right to live their life on purpose. And there's no right or wrong way or when to find your purpose. But if you're feeling bored, and you could be, you know, taking this time to think about what is most important in my life. What do I love to do? What gives me inspiration? What gives me joy? What would I really love to do in these times? And then another thing that can happen is because of all this fear. If you're an empathetic person, if you are someone who's highly sensitive, and I don't mean overly sensitive, I mean someone who picks up things, someone who's quite cluey, someone who understands people's feelings. And if you're in this space too, you could find that you're drained. You could find that you're tired because you're processing a lot of people's fears and worries. You're taking on board people's opinions, and you're trying to find peace in the puzzle too. So there's a few different things that are happening, and dropping my hat again. There's a few different things that are happening, and here's the thing: we can think of ourselves as any one of those things. And when we think of ourselves as this, you should be doing this and you should be doing that, and if we're not doing the you should be thing, we could feel bad about ourselves, we could lower our vibration, we could beat ourselves up a bit. And that may be right for someone, but that may not be right for you right now. Maybe what's right for you right now is to breathe, is to just do your best, is to just get on life as you can. Maybe you're homeschooling and it's exhausting you right now because you don't normally do that, and it's a complete different skill set. Maybe you are trying to homeschool and try and run your business on the side. Maybe you're just exhausted by it all, and actually what you need to do might be just get through this time. So a lot of people projecting this is what you should do, and then we may pick that up and think, oh right, okay, and then we feel bad about ourselves. There might be a part of us that thinks that too, and you only know your truth, and you can find your truth and peace in the puzzle. So rather than thinking about what other people say, you know, even what I say, find your own way through this. This isn't something that's happening to us. Think about this is something that we are going through together. Think about what it is that you need to learn, or what is it you need to get from this, so you can just get through either each day or get to yourself in that new place, in that new way. What do you need to do for you? Is it tune into your heart? What do you need to do for you? Do you need to just get through this? Take each day at a time? Do you need to go to bed earlier and sleep? Do you need to rest? One of the things that helps us get out of fear into balance is meditation, it's hypnosis, it's creating a more balanced being. When we are in fight or flight, when a part of our brain perceives this as a fight or flight, we can go into anxiety, we can go into stress, we cannot follow our highest purpose. So we need to concentrate on getting the food right, we need to sleep as best as we can, and we need to find the right path for ourselves. My arm is hurting doing this. We need to find what is the right path for you. Can you do a combination of those things? Can you find balance in rest and peace and make time for your own self-care? Can you think about and reflect and spend time to think what is important about this? What can I learn about this, about myself? And find your passion and your purpose and think about what you love to do. Maybe create a business around it too, or maybe just shift your job when you come out of this. What is it that you love to do? You can then go into your opinions and think, what do I want to get from this? And notice that a lot of people are judging other people's opinions, and remember, they're just points of view. You can take time to just get through. You can follow your purpose and passion. You can dream and reflect. You can get busy and do things. You can do nothing and just chill. You can sit down and cry a little bit. But I want you to learn something right now. I want you to pay attention to all of these things, whether you're grieving or not, whether you're sad or not, whether you're in action or not, whether you're doing things or not, they are all parts of you. And when you define yourself as one of these parts, you feel a little bit stuck. You feel like you can't get out. When you identify yourself with one of these scripts, you feel like you're locked in, like you're boxed in. Einstein says boxed in by the boundary conditions of our thinking. When you say, I am afraid right now, or I think you should wear a mask, or I think you should do this, or I think you should do whatever it is, then you're seeing the world through one set of lenses. And we need to recognize that and remember that we are so much more than that too. And the way that we can do that is we can just shift our language a little bit and say, a part of me is afraid right now. And that's okay, and honor that and sit with that for a few moments. We can say, a part of me is thinking that I should get into action. Part of me is thinking I should pivot my business and create a new business model and do something else. And that's okay too. A part of me is thinking I'm sad right now and I just want to cry and I want things to go back to the way they were before. So rather than thinking yourself as any of these scripts and thinking like as I just said, when you're feeling lost or bored, I've got nothing to do and I can't wait for things to get back to normal. And I suggested maybe you can think about how a part of you is bored right now, rather than I'm bored. Part of you is bored right now because you are finding that what you used to do has been taken away from you and you're lacking inspiration, which means you are not living or doing those things that are on purpose, on passion, things that you love to do. So, but then you can just say, a part of me is bored. A part of me is bored, or a part of me is in fear, or a part of me is stuck, or part of me wants to get into action. And then notice all of these parts and think about what they want to do, and then follow your heart. Do what's right for you. And what's right for you today might not be right for you tomorrow. So be mindful of your language, be mindful of what you say to yourself, and know that it's just a script that you're running. And when we think we are the script, when we think we are the program, when we think we are the story, I talk about this in Evolve in step 5 of my system. When we change the story, we change our life. So one of the things we must do, I feel, is be aware of the story that we're telling ourselves. Be aware of our need to defend our story or project our insecurities and fears on others. Be kind and compassionate in these times for yourself and for others. Because as you judge others, ultimately all you're doing really is projecting a part of yourself that's afraid. So sit with the feelings, sit with your thoughts, be kind to yourself and kind to others. Remember that you are not your thoughts, you are the thinker of your thoughts. You are a sovereign being, you are so much more than the thoughts. You are so much more than getting into action and getting busy. You're so much more than crying and sitting down and grieving. You're so much more than feeling lost. You're so much more than the past or the future. You are in the present. So I hope these ramblings have served you in such a great way. The key takeaway really is just to say a part of me rather than all of me. Just to say a part of me is feeling this and recognize that you can find your own truth in this time. That none of this is fixed, none of this is stuck, none of this is moving, in the way that you want to or the way that you don't want to. Just be ease about it, find your way through, and also just to share with you right now, things are starting to open up here. I'm currently in Norway right now. My kids went back to school on Monday, and although half of them are in one class and half of them are in another, they've split the classrooms a little bit. They've divided up the rooms. Kids have gone back to school. I actually don't know if you can see, but I got my hair cut yesterday. The hairdressers opened up Monday. Massage salons are opening up. Restaurants have been open here for a while now. So things will get back to a new normal. Things will get back to a new normal. So think about what you'd like to learn and discover during this time, or think about what you wouldn't like to learn or discover during this time. Respect yourself, be kind to yourself. The amygdala part of your brain that wants everything to stay the same could be freaking out right now, and recognize that. Say, a part of me is freaking out right now. Recognize it. Be kind to yourself. Use this time to do things, or use this time to not do things, or jump between the two and find what's right for you. There's so many people projecting what you should do, a little bit like me in this video, and it all belongs to you. You take what you like from this video that serves you. You take what you want from other videos that serve you. You spend time doing whatever's right for you, for your highest good. Think about where you are today. Think about where you want to be and how you want to feel, and set your intention that way. And I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. I've not been on Facebook for a couple of weeks because I've honoured what's important for me. And what was important for me was to take some time to reflect, to take some time to grieve, maybe, to take some time to say, do I want to lead people through this? Do I not want to lead people through this? To take some time to say, this is not the world that I want. This is not, you know, to go through all those emotions of being frustrated, to go through the emotions of wanting to do more. And here I am, like in a place where I homeschooling 2 children in a language that I don't speak particularly well. I'm on my own, and partner is out working in hospitals and stuff like that. And whatever the truth is with that stuff that's happening out there, or your truth in your country, you know, recognize you are where you are. So sometimes you just got to honor your self-care and do what's right for you. And that's what I've been doing. And that's been taking time off Facebook and not making videos. And today it felt right for me. So today I made the time to make this video. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Remember, the key takeaway is just to notice all parts of you, and notice that you are so much more than those parts. And to shift your language and say, a part of me is feeling this, part of me scared, yeah, etc., etc. And to honor that, to really, really honor that. And I've created a brand new product called Massage Without Hands, which I created 20 years ago. And the reason I created this was I discovered that massage actually helps, you know, relax the body deeply. And I created a product combining hypnosis and massage, because massage and hypnosis relax the body. And also, hypnosis can boost your immune system. Hypnosis can reduce stress. And these are some of the things that we need to be doing too. So make sure that you're doing that. Make sure that you are honouring your diet, honouring your self-care, taking care of you. And if you want to learn more about the treatment Massage Without Hands, which can help you boost your immune system, it can help you get back into balance, it can help you feel free again, get you to feel the wonderful experience of a massage without actually leaving your own home. That's something I've created, and the press loved it. And it's called massagewithouthands.com. I'll put the link below. But until then, I just want you to say, you know, go check out that video below and do whatever you feel is right for you. And remember, no matter what's happening right now or in your future, no matter what's happening in your past or happening to you now, you're so much more than this. You can be the flower through it. This is not happening to you, this is happening through you. You can go through this. Remember, no matter what's happening, you are good enough, you are lovable. Go through this your own way. Go through this your own way. You're lovable, you're good enough. It's humanly possible. It's possible by you. Take care.